Are you still stuck on what to do for a July theme for your bullet journal? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you my sunny spreads, and I hope you love it, so stick around. What's up, explorers? Eva Taylor here, and welcome back to my channel. I am your tour guide through the land of lettering, where we explore all the possibilities with hand lettering and modern calligraphy. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my July spread for my bullet journal. Now, one of the most fun ways that I love to use hand lettering is in my planner or my bullet journal. And so if you like tips and tricks for bullet journaling as well as hand lettering and modern calligraphy, consider subscribing. And make sure you turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future videos that I post here. Let's get started. So the other day I came across this quote that said, "I was made for sunny days," and I thought, oh my goodness, that is so me. And I was just doodling it in my bullet journal, and I realized, oh my goodness, that would be a great theme for the month of July. So I actually drew those first 2 pages before I even decided I was going to make a video. So I already have those pre-done, but I am going to show you how I do my habit tracker, my mood tracker, and then a basic weekly spread that you can use for every week of July. So I wanted to continue with the sun theme. I thought it was really cute because there's so many different ways that you can doodle the sun. And so I just had some fun playing with some geometric designs and just using some markers and adding some bright colors and some hand lettering to make it really cute and bright and sunny. So all I'm doing here is I'm spacing out some circles, which are going to be cute little suns, and I'm trying to keep on with some of the designs I previously used on those first couple pages and putting those same kind of sun doodles throughout the rest of my pages. And I'm gonna make little boxes so that I can write my habit. And so I'm gonna have 6 total. And I left that little space right there open in the box because I knew that some of my words were going to not fit in the box, and I could let it just kind of extend over with some cute modern calligraphy. So I'm just doodling some more suns and drawing the boxes in. And the habits that I chose to track for this month are my workouts. I am doing the 21-day fix. If you're familiar with that, it's through the Beachbody On Demand. So you work out every day for 21 days. And so I have not missed a day so far. I'm on week 3, hooray. And so I'm gonna track my workouts, and I'm also tracking my water. I am trying to drink at least half my body weight in water with a goal of anywhere from 70 to 80 ounces, even though that's more than half my weight. I am just trying to stay hydrated because it does make me feel so much better when I actually am not just drinking coffee all day and I'm actually hydrating myself with water. Another one of my habits that I'm gonna track is my creativity. So I want to be able to create every day, posting on Instagram or posting on YouTube or posting on Facebook, and just being a creator rather than just a consumer. And also, I am trying to read every day. So whether I'm reading in my Bible or I'm reading a book, I am trying to keep up with that habit. And another thing that I definitely want to make sure I track is daily gratitude. So whether I am praying and being thankful, or I'm writing in a journal and writing down what I'm grateful for, that is something that I also want to instill in my kids and as a family that we do when we're at dinner. And the last thing I'm tracking is my nutrition. So to go along with the working out and the water with the 21-day fix, there's this whole container system where you have color-coded containers that have exact measurements of how much protein, how much vegetables, how much carbs and fruit you're supposed to have in a day. And so I am going to track whether I stay on that plan and do that to the T. So I am just coloring in. I chose 3 colors to kind of stick to: an orange, kind of like a yellow orange, and yellow. And then I also use a red pen kind of throughout my pages just to kind of add more vibrancy. But I do like how I just kind of alternated the colors and just kind of mix and matched the suns so that they aren't all the same. And then I'm just kind of writing in my little calendars. And what I'll do each day is I will fill in with a little circle with color when I complete that habit for the day. So that is the habit tracker. So now I'm moving on to the mood tracker, and I'm trying to kind of keep it consistent with the page on the left. So I'm doing kind of the half sun at the top with the same kind of calligraphy and lettering for the trackers. And then I'm just gonna draw a different sun over here to make it kind of more aesthetically appealing and just kind of more fun. And then I'm going to draw a big, huge sun for where I'll actually color in my moods. So I'm going to use 4 colors for this. Like I said, the same colors I've been using. And I will fill in the middle of the circle with a bunch of different triangles for each day of the month. And then I will color them in based on how I felt that day. And just in case you can't tell exactly what tools I'm using, I will link to them in the description below. But I'm using Crayola Supertip markers, and then I also use, for my red pen that I'll show you later, I use the Staedtler, I think that's how you say it, Staedtler pens. And then, of course, my Micron Fineliner pens. I absolutely love these pens for doing line art. They're just so much fun. And I love doing geometric designs like this for these suns. It's just super fun, I think. I think that you can do so many different shapes with geometric designs and make really cool looking projects. And then my favorite pen to use for doing the calligraphy so that you can have that brush lettered look are the Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip pens. Those are my absolute favorite, and I think anybody who is just beginning with hand lettering and modern calligraphy, that those are really, really great pens to use. I've used some other ones by different brands that are a little bit harder. Even the Tombow dual brush pens are a little bit harder to master when you're just getting started, but the Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip pen is really great. And I especially love it for the bullet journal because you aren't really working on a huge surface, and those tend to write very fat, like with a bigger width, and the hard tip Fudenosuke is a little bit thinner. So I love how it looks in a bullet journal. So I'm leaving that whole center. Like I said, I numbered them all so that I can fill in for each day how I was feeling. But I'm just kind of going around the sun and filling in those with color because it's just fun to do. And that is one thing I love about bullet journaling is you can be as minimal or as fun and creative as you want to be. And so I use my bullet journal as a creative outlet, and I love sharing different designs and inspiring other people to just start being creative and just doodle. So I know I used to love to doodle when I was a kid, and I still do to this day. So, here's the red Staedtler pen that I was talking about. It comes in an assortment. I have an assortment of, I think, 20 colors, and I love writing with these. The only thing about them is that they can smear, so you have to be very careful when you are writing that you let it dry first before you accidentally rub your hand over them. So I'm just going to kind of finish coloring in, and then I'm going to make my little key down here below to signify my moods, and it'll be really fun to just see how this ends up being colored by the end of the month. So there you have it. There's my habit tracker and mood tracker. So now we're going to move on to the weekly spread. So I am going to do this every week, just the same design rather than trying to change it up every week. It's just easier to do that, and then I'm not kind of stressing on what I'm going to do for the next week. I can just kind of repeat this design. And so I am continuing on with the suns, and I just added like a little washi tape looking thing at the top, and I'm going to make it look like a long piece of paper that's kind of folding up at the corner, and then I can just write any of my tasks or any events or appointments or anything like that that I have going on during the week in there or in the column. Again, I'm just continuing with those same little suns, but kind of making them each one different. And then I never use a ruler, so I'm just kind of just eyeballing it and going down, trying to keep a steady hand. And I do kind of pencil in some of my drawings first so that way I don't mess up. But yeah, I'm just, if you need to use a ruler, definitely use a ruler. But I kind of like just drawing it in, and it kind of, even if it's not perfectly straight, it looks hand-drawn. And now I'm just going to write, I like to do my weeks starting on a Monday because instead of on Sunday, because my weekends, I like to have 6 columns on my weekly spread. And so that last column can just be split between Saturday and Sunday because I usually don't have as many tasks, maybe just like events on the weekends. And so I like to do it this way. And so I like to put a little calendar every week at the bottom, and then I just will highlight what week I'm on. That's what I like to do there. And then I have recently started this YouTube channel about a month ago, and so I want to have a little tracker where I can keep track of new subscribers and how many watch time hours I'm getting and minutes I'm getting, and it's just it'll be nice to see kind of my progress over the coming months. And so I am just drawing my little YouTube tracker here. And then I'm also going to track Instagram because I have a few different Instagram accounts. Like I have Planner Jammers where I'm going to be sharing more about bullet journaling. And then I have Land of Lettering, which is what this channel is all about, which is all hand lettering and modern calligraphy. But then my main channel is Eva Marie Made. That's the one that I've had for several years. And I'm just kind of trying to keep track of all three and whether I'm going to really, where I'm going to spend the most time trying to promote. So anyways, on my weekly calendar, I am drawing these little hearts for like my fitness tracker. Like I said before, I am doing the 21-day fix. So I am going to log my workouts there. And then these little squares I'm writing in are those containers I mentioned. So I get so many red containers, which is protein, and I get so many green containers, which is vegetables. Purple is for fruit. Yellow is carbohydrates. Orange is for seeds and dressings, and blue is for healthy fats. And then the 3 little circles are for teaspoons of, like, I get healthy oil or peanut butter or butter is what those count for. So I'm just kind of tracking those in, and I can fill those in each day as I do my meals. I've been kind of color coding and meal prepping all week long for the last couple weeks just to make sure that I stay on track and I'm not just going and grabbing something unhealthy, and I can have it all planned out. So now I'm on to the second half of the page. I'm just continuing on with some different suns, and I'm just doing it all the same as the previous page with the columns with the kind of like paper look with the corner folded up. But I think that this kind of turned out pretty cute. I really love the little suns, and then I'm going to color them in and just have it look even more cute and bright and cheery. And as I'm doing the spread, I am getting excited for this weekend. It is the 4th of July. It actually is our favorite holiday, especially in our town. However, we're not going to be doing as much as what we normally do just because of everything with the pandemic and social distancing and all of that. But we are getting together with some friends that we've been able to hang out with that live across the street. And so that will be a lot of fun. And we will be able to watch the fireworks from their backyard because their backyard looks out over the lake. And so that'll be really nice because we won't be in a crowd of a bunch of people and we can still enjoy the fireworks. But our town usually has like a fun carnival and like a band and all sorts of different things and a movie. And but I don't think we're going to be attending much of that just because of everything that's going on with COVID-19. So I would love to know, though, what are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Are you guys staying home? Are you still social distancing? How are things where you are? I would love to know. Leave me a comment and let me know. So now it's time to color. Yay, I love to color. Do you like to color with marker or colored pencil? I actually love to color with colored pencil, but I did not use them in this spread. But I do love how you can shade with colored pencils. I love to use Prismacolor colored pencils, but I also love Crayola Supertips because you can blend really well with these too. I will be sharing a future video where I am going to share more about like Crayoligraphy, where you can do some really, really cool things with Crayola markers, with blending and all sorts of stuff. So that will be super fun. I've also come to the realization that throughout this video, I might have said super fun, or it will be fun, or that's fun, maybe 11 billion times. Maybe. I would like to know. I might have to count, go back and watch it and count how many times I've actually said that phrase, which is actually super fun. It's actually funny. So I actually wanted to go back in and write down the actual workouts that I do each day because I follow this program. But I will tell you what's not super fun, and that's cardio. I really don't like cardio. Let me know if you work out and what your favorite like workout programs or what types of workouts you like to do. I would love to know that. So here is the final walkthrough of my July sunny theme. Well, I hope you guys absolutely loved this July theme for a bullet journal. Right now it is actually pouring outside, and so the whole quote that I was made for sunny days is totally me. This rain can go bye-bye, but for now it is time for the question of the day. Let me know, what is your theme for your bullet journal this month? I would love to know in the comments below. And if you do try out any of my designs for the sun and all the doodles, I would love for you to use planner jammers, hashtag planner jammers, so that I can check out what you've done and even feature you on my channel. But maybe if you don't bullet journal, but you love seeing the inspiration and you would rather just print out something that you could fill in, I've got you covered, because if you go in my description below, in my Etsy shop for planner jammers, I have these printables available for you in size A5 that you can print out, and you can even cut and paste them in your bullet journal, or you can hole punch them and put them in a binder, and you can just color them in and fill them in, and it's easy as that. Or you could even use them and trace them underneath your bullet journal if you want to get used to those doodles. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. But stick around, because there's always bloopers. My bullet journal yet? Or are you like me and sometimes kind of procrastinate? Are you ready for this? Yep. Totally made for sunny days.